All right, Libra, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Yes, it is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, and there's always an extended reading that I hope you enjoy. Those links are below. There's also an option now. You don't have to buy per reading. Instead, you can join the Unbound Born Without Boundaries membership and get all the extended readings for the life of your membership whenever you want, all of them, forever access to every single one of them, as well as access to 2 sessions a week with me where I go live and I answer all your tarot cards. I'll answer all your questions with tarot. Yep. Plus a bunch of other perks. So please check that membership out. Libra, I really want to know how you're enjoying these videos. So let me know. Let me know in the comments below what part of the reading you just kind of clicked. All of a sudden it started making sense. But you really started resonating. I would love for you to timestamp that and let everybody else know and let me know too. So Libra, we're going to start with a little bit of astrology. And then we're going to go into the Oracle and Tarot card reading. I would be very surprised. You're going to be very surprised. There's some sort of, it's almost like you're sitting on a gold mine of money. It's just you don't know how to access it. And it could be like the social stratosphere, or like navigating how to reach people or communicate to people, even just networking and making more friends. That's the biggest challenge now, but like helping to expand yourself into the social realms. But the advice, and here's what the shock is, the advice and the assistance is coming through your 4th house. It's coming through people who love you. It's coming through people who want to support you. It could even be coming in dynamic shifts, or somebody that, a new relationship that's in your family. Somebody is coming into your family and they're starting to open up sort of ideas for you or options for you that will help you kind of get over whatever hump it is that you may feel like you're stuck on. It's almost like a fresh set of eyes all of a sudden is now introduced to your life somehow through your family, and you're also getting emotional support through your family. The biggest challenges right now are understanding how to like mine that gold mine. It's almost like you are Bitcoin, Libra, but like old school Bitcoin, where you used to have to like know the genius codes to mine that shit out. It's like you need a little bit of help with that, but I can guarantee you, you are sitting on a gold mine. And if you've had that feeling inside of you, it is absolutely true. And this assistance, this help is coming through family, especially this week. So let's get into the cards. Ooh, Libra, Libra. Let's see. I want to be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait. I'm a Libra rising, and it's interesting how I have been like relating so much more to my rising sign lately. It surprises me too. This is why astrology is so wonderful, because you start to learn about all different aspects of yourself. It's like, and I've been predicting this for you, but you know what? I'm going to try to get real specific, especially during the extended tarot reading. I'm going to try to get real specific as to where this abundance is coming from, or how to mine it and how to tap into it. But it's got something to do with that 4th house energy. So check this out. Cow spirit. Read it. The miracles are endless. You are set for bountifulness. Yes, especially with regards to finances that are coming to you. They may be related to family or through family that this is coming to you. It could be an inheritance. It could be assistance. I don't know. It could be so many different things, Libra. I want to get more specifics, but the miracles are endless. The miracles are apparent. I just heard that. The miracles are apparent. I think you're starting to see the blessings happening in front of you. You're starting to see how the universe, how God is on your side. It's starting to be very clear to you how supported you are. And ultimately, the expansion and the gratitude of that, it's filling up your heart. It's making your life bigger. It's making your world better. Oh, open to, I know, with a mug. Nobody say 508, okay? Nobody can say that, because that was just my little Libra-gasm. We have, there you go, starfish. And that's why, guys, can we stop the fucking, holy shit. To have cow spirit and starfish spirit, these are the two, at least the way I read this deck, the most benefic and fortunate. Fucking go out and buy your lottery tickets. Go out and buy. There ain't gonna be no $8 wins. Go out and buy them if you're into that stuff. Take the chances. This is definitely a great deal of resources, a great deal of luck, a great deal of fortune coming into your life, and ultimately is saying stay open, keep your mind open. It's a timestamp. It's in Aquarius season. Keep your mind open to a lot of different opportunities or ways to expand or broaden your finances or your financial portfolio, if you will. There's a financial potential coming right now. It's gonna open up doors for you. Hold on. Okay. No, we're gonna keep going. I needed to see where, happy birthday, Dagdeni. I needed to see where I was going to keep going. But there is definitely financial broadening and expansion in this season. Watch your words, parrot spirit. This is about being loose of the mouth, loose of the tongue. This is coming out in reverse, as in, don't watch your words. Say it, speak. You need to communicate, and people need to hear you. It's not even about importance. It's about getting something off your chest or sharing your ideas. This is the time to do it. This is the energy to do it in, because your ideas are going to be really well received, right? This is, I feel like, okay, so this is coming up in the past. This is something you've already said. I don't know what you said, but this is something you've already said. Set healthy boundaries could have to do with speak up for yourself, right? A sense of raising your standards and saying it vocally, saying it verbally, or being in a conversation where something is revealed to you when you realize something that you may have thought cut you off from abundance really didn't cut you off from abundance. It really actually kind of was just you establishing your boundaries, and that's exactly what you need to do. It says like it was necessary. Set healthy boundaries and watch your words. In other words, especially when it comes to setting healthy boundaries, you have become very confident, or much more confident, in saying what you need to say, saying what you need, speaking what you need. And you did this, and this is somehow in the past. I don't know how this is setting you up for a lot of prosperity, but it's coming. And then we have sweet results await. This was in the past, but this is also in reverse. Does it mean it's not lucky? No, it means that you were still waiting for them. It means that ultimately you were sitting on a gold mine. You could, oh shit. So this is actually, it's coming to you. This is that week, because that's what Spirit's saying to me by how they're setting it up. It's just a sense of these sweet results await. You were still working on something. You had to establish the parameters of it, and you were announcing it or speaking about it, talking about it, saying about it. And now this is like a big old fucking cascade of abundance that's coming into your life because of those things. Because of putting yourself out there. Let me get a few more of these cards first. We're definitely going to do the moon cards. Oh, any more specifics? What else does Libra need to know? Oh, okay. Shit. It's so interesting. Like, what was that? What was that? It was Spirit saying, these are the cards you need. Okay, so we had this fallout, trust in the magic. In other words, baby boo, you already spoke these words. Oh, okay, this is manifestation. You manifested this. Whether it was in a spell, incantation, that's like a spell, a chant, a mantra, or if it was just you manifesting or saying, like not holding back, kind of cast its own spell without you knowing it. This is like a trust in the magic, right? This sense of it's already been cast. Like this is like currently it's been happening. It's been effectually coming to be, and this is when it arrives. open yourself up to infinite possibilities. It's gonna surprise you. It's gonna come from a weird place. It's gonna shock you, but you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear exactly what you need to hear at exactly the right time to basically make this real and make it happen. And then we have give with gratitude and grace in reverse. It's coming in reverse. So a sense of not allowing yourself to be a sacrificial lamb. Like the universe is trying to like God is trying to like tell me what this was about, and I hope you're understanding it. It was like, in some ways, I'm not going to let myself be a sacrificial lamb. I'm going to stand up for myself, and I'm going to fucking say something, because honestly, I know that I deserve better. Now there's a sense of that position that you took coming to fruition, and the magic starting to happen. You may not have seemed like much to you, but I'm telling you right now, it was a big deal. Time for a deep dive coming up a little bit in the future. Now we have 666 on the table. There could be a little bit more of indulgence, but what that really speaks to is earth resources, or maybe being too focused on the earth, and maybe that's what our distraction was, being not earth, like the 3D world that we live in, right? Being too focused on the 3D world that we live in, and not being connected enough to spirit, and remembering that spirit has a say in this, right? That spirit is participating. So that's the one caveat the spirit wants me to tell you. Just remind you, Libra, that you don't have to do anything from here. There's a sense of, please just trust God. Please just trust spirit. Don't like overindulge. There could be a little bit of overindulging, even a sense of a lot of luxury coming to you at the same time, and you overindulging in that. I don't think that's going to be something that weakens you. I think it's going to be another lesson for you to learn. It's really being set up as you are going to get that time to kind of splurge a little bit, and then use your mind wisely. In other words, you are being introduced to a great big shit ton of abundance. And this is when everything that you've learned up until now is going to really come into play, because it's like God can only prep you so much before he got to send your ass out onto the field. Well, you're about to get sent out onto the field into that premier position, and there's jitters, and there's nervousness, and there's probably gonna be shaky legs. But honestly, this is where it's all got. You just gotta trust God knows what God is doing, and put you out there for a reason. And now it's time, it's time, instead of being tested, now it's time to show everything that you learn. You learn to set these boundaries. You learn to stick up for yourself. You learn to say how you feel. All of that was necessary before all of this abundance coming to you. Now the abundance hits. Do you remember what you've learned? Fucking execute. Show that you remember what you learned. Dive deep into all that you are and all that you've become, and know it, right? And show that you're wise enough to actually have deserved this blessing. God already knows you deserve this blessing. I think it's just you getting hit with the culture shock of like, oh my God, I just win $200 million. What the fuck do I do with this? And there's a sense of, oh, I may splurge. And then remember, I'm wiser than this. I got to defeat this demon, because I'm not supposed to do this. I got this opportunity so I wouldn't waste it this time around. That's why it's coming to me now, so that I wouldn't waste it. And if you need some fucking advice, then take some fucking advice, Libra. Go get it from somebody who is objective and who knows better, right? Use your mind wisely. This is also a sense of you can make the impossible come true. Making, when pigs fly, right? Well, pigs are gonna motherfucking oink oink fly. Watch out for the pig shit, because they're going to be midair. This is you diving deep to go high. This is you actually pulling off the impossible. What is this going deep? That's what I really want to know. Libra. Woo! Libra. What? Ooh. Come on, man. What have you got to reveal with these moon cards? Oh, a new romantic cycle begins. Shit. Now remember, we're going to keep this general. We're going to keep it general, okay? In that romance is ideology. It's idyllic. It's not necessarily love or sex. It's this, like the romantic period where everything is flowery. So you're coming into a time when everything is really, really beautiful for you. And the challenge then is to not lose that grounding of the hard times, because you need that grounding of the hard times to really appreciate this abundance, so that this abundance is something you nurture and care for instead of waste. But it's coming. A new romantic cycle begins. A new moon in Libra is here. This is a new cycle to your life. This is your energy. This is abundance for you. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So there's been a lot of activity. Capricorn is your 4th house. So I told you, like, there's a sense of you don't have to worry anymore. Like, something is coming through so that you're relieved of a pressure, or that you're relieved of a burden. Right there. Whatever you thought, right there, that's it. And you may not know how this is going to execute, but it's going to execute. And you just got to sit back and say, okay, God, like, I trust you. My heart is open. My heart is open to you. Guide me where you need me to be, or I'm ready to receive. I trust you. I trust whatever you're bringing to me. That's kind of what the conversation that you got to have right now. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Maybe this started in Capricorn season. It could have been you were actually started. This could be a timestamp. So it could be you actually started to reach out or try something, or, go after something in Capricorn season. Now there's a sense of that hardship being done. Why? Because there were so many retrogrades in during Capricorn season. Venus, and then even eventually Mercury. And now in Aquarius season, this is an opening up. In other words, people are noticing you. They're fucking seeing you. You are becoming either popular or successful, or it's got something to do with finally being noticed, like the veil being pulled off and people finally realizing that you are in existence. Got something to do with that. Got something to do with that. Okay. Fertility is here. So we've got this sense of heartache and loss. Stand your ground came out in the past. This was difficult for you. In the past, this was a very touchy subject for you. Heartache and loss, to talk about maybe something this is why you lost, because it was hard for you to stand your ground, and you realized how much you were losing when you didn't have to, right? This heartache and loss is here. Memories of love, a sense of that coming back to you, remembering that, like, something that you thought you lost. There's something here that you thought you lost, and it's coming back to you. This love is coming back to you. This love of it is coming back to you, or this appreciating you, it's coming back for you. It was stopped up. You thought this was done. That's what heartache and loss is here for. You thought this was fucking done. It is not fucking done. It has not even begun. It's beginning now. You ready? Fertility. Bam, bitch. Bam. Okay, look at her little heart chakra all aglow. This also has to do with romance. It's got to do with 5th house. Where's your 5th house, Libra? Oh my fucking God. What the fuck is your 5th house? Oh, Aquarius. Okay, all of a sudden the seed is planted. This is Aquarius season. Your heart shines. You shine. This is like everything you've wished for, dreamed of. Like, it's gonna make your heart grow like the Grinch's Who Stole Christmas, like 5 times in a second. It's gonna expand. This also has to do with planting a seed, something growing. And you started this seed a while ago. There's 2 seeds here. I don't know what y'all doing, but better watch out for that fertility. I just want you to know. There is definitely something that's growing, something that's expanding, opportunities, prosperity, abundance, all these beautiful things you're allowing. It's coming into your life now. I call this the sperm. This is like little sperm man, right? There's always a chance, once again, Libra, that this is legitimate, literal fertility. So if y'all aren't ready to be parents right now, or parents again right now, wrap that shit up and pop in the diaphragm. Like, Like, because this is, I mean, it's just, it's in every part of your life, Libra. There's fertility. What you plant is going to grow. There's prosperity. There's abundance. There's something coming to fruition. That's what it means. So ultimately, there's a lot of fertility here. So it could be literal. So no, if you've been struggling to have a baby, get your freak on. It's Valentine's Day. You better do it and do the Mac nasty, because this is the time. This is the time when, you know, all your intentions are going to be coming to light. But that fertility expands to your finances. It expands to your career. It expands to, you know, relationships in general that you really maybe wouldn't have taken a chance on before. This is such a beautiful time where you're just like, poof, something's popping off. Something is growing. It's being actualized. Let's go to tarot. I have so many questions, and I'll see you there.